All right, what up, though? Let me make sure we good. All right, what up, though? Let me make sure we good. Okay, so today was a completely unexpected live stream. Got some cotton in my left ear, so if I sound a little off, that's probably why. Let me check out this real quick. I literally had just finished recording the Jameson Williams video, and I'm wondering now if it is a moot point. And that's why I wanted to get live with you guys. Let me pop out the chat real quick. If you are in the chat, please comment. Let me know what's up. We got U of M Dad. What's up? What's up? How do you say that, bro? Florida boy gets his bag. All right. So the reason why this had to be a live stream special is because what does this mean for the rest of the Detroit Lions? So Brad Holmes obviously likes to pay his people. Notice here. That does go to show you that when Brad hits, he hits, whether it's in the first round or beyond. When he hit. A third round pick, highest played player at his position. A fourth round pick for like a day was the highest paid player at his position. Aiden Hutchinson now has to break the bank. I think he will be paid more than Myles Garrett based on a productivity alone or potential alone. I think that he is going to. Now, the reason we had to go live, I made a video about it, should be doing pretty well. Because what does this mean for Jameson Williams? Kirby Joseph, if you are just now joining us, what's up? We got Python. What up, what up? Raw Detroit back in the building. We got D Harp in the building, says, what's up? Master Chief said, what's up, what's up? What's up, Klaus? What's good, bro? It's been a minute, bro. How you been? Bud Tribe. I think Branch is a little better, but we hate to lose him in the future. What's up, Holyfield? Listen, we had to make this an emergency live stream because what does this mean for Jameson Williams? I know what they're doing with Hutch. They are working on this deal, but they wanted to get Kirby done first. I would be surprised if Hutch does not get a new deal with his fifth-year option. Hold on, let me see what's happening here. What, somebody passed away? Steve McMichael passed away. You know what's crazy is Twitter actually gave me the opportunity to upgrade my check mark. Y'all ready for this? To the Go check mark. You ever wonder what the Go is for? Business. Go means that you're a business account. Great news shoring up Kirby. Absolutely. Been good, Brody. Been working. Hey, it's always good to be working, my brother. What's up, Mackenzie? What's good, bro? Says everybody think he not gonna pay Jamo. Remember, Decker got $20 million coming off the books when his deal is over. It's Sam LaPorta who not getting resigned. Okay, Mackenzie. This is why you could say that it might be Jamo, right? So Kirby Joseph got if you do not know what's going on, let me bring this information in so you guys can see. We will pull this up. Let me go here. Let me go there. And this is why I wouldn't put it past. So this is my retort to you, Mackenzie, as to why it could be Jamo. Sam LaPorta. Kirby Joseph got check this out, 4-year $1 million extension. All right. So according to the terms of the deal, it does not go into effect until 2026. It's $86 million, 21.5 guaranteed. Now, of course, the guarantee, 21.5 a year. The guarantee has not been named yet. That could play a big part in this as well. Here's the reason that I say that, though, Mackenzie. If this goes into effect in 2026, Jameson Williams makes the most money of his rookie contract in 2026, which is why it could be Jameson Williams who's on the out. I'm not saying he gets traded. Like I said, I just made a video about why that might not be the case. And I think the Lions are real slick, but we'll see. Breaking Brad Holmes hired Lions Syndicate as the highest paid consultant as basement GM. Bro, I take that. Hey, you can give me, look, just give me tickets to the game. I'll be good to go. That's it. Big Black Coffee says, I'm sorry. Jamo was in the building. Yes, he was. He was in the building today. Sports Talk Detroit says Lions Nation Unite. The channel or Lions Nation? That's funny. LaPorta will be the highest paid tight end, says Answer. We added value. What value added would they get from trading Jamo? Okay, Derek. So we had that question asked earlier today. You have to look at this as a contract and production standpoint, right? Now, y'all talk about me being a basement general manager, but if you take your feelings out of this, trading, when it comes to money, the Lions can't keep everybody. They cannot keep everybody. Here's another thing, too. Think about this. Going into next year, the Lions could very well extend who? Jahmyr Gibbs, Jack Campbell if they wanted to, right? So we can't just automatically assume. And then you're talking about Brian Branch and Sam LaPorta. Okay, right now, who are you not re-signing? We've already said Sam LaPorta is the odd man out. I think it could be Jameson Williams. Does he get traded tomorrow? I don't know. He was in Allen Park for voluntary OTAs, which goes a long way, but I don't know. Lions Nation Unite has never invited me to their fold, and they can keep it that way. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate that, though. Herman Moore has never asked me to do anything. Neither has anybody over there. Bobby Stark in the building says, this is back-to-back years. Brad gave out extensions a day before the draft. Bobby, on top of that, check it out. Like I said before you got here. Who we talking about? Amon-Ra St. Brown, highest paid at his position for like a day. Penei Sewell, highest paid at his position. Aiden Hutchinson, about to be the highest paid at his position. Kirby Joseph, highest paid at his position. You notice a pattern here. So I'm kind of terrified for tomorrow as well. Dan Gamble says, congratulations. Dan, are you the same Dan Gamble from Twitter? Jamo is special. LaPorta is good, but not special. Okay, check it out, though. Detroiter, what did Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell say? And see, this is when your own words can come and bite you in the butt, right? No amount of talent is going to get you on the Detroit Lions. So Jamo could be special, but what does that mean? According to the Detroit Lions, that's not the be-all, end-all when it comes to you being on this football team. His words, not mine. So is this a real convo, Jamo or LaPorta? It's kind of got to be. It's kind of got to be because Jamo is going on year 4. He's got a 5-year deal potentially. Sam LaPorta, Brian Branch do not have that same luxury. Their deal is only 4 years. Don't forget, they're going into year 3. So next year, the Lions can extend Jahmyr Gibbs, extend Jack Campbell, extend Brian Branch and Sam LaPorta, all in the last years. The good news is, if you go past that draft and go to 2024, we don't got a lot of people right now that's breaking the bank, right? So there's only, if you look at this whole thing, Jameson Williams, it's really Jamo, it is Sam LaPorta, Jack Campbell, Jahmyr Gibbs, Brian Branch. So those are the 5 people that they got to worry about. After that, then we're moving on to 2025. Because right now, there is no one from 2025 right now or 2024 that I'm bringing back on the team. I mean, and if you're talking about anybody potentially, it would be Terry Arnold. Ennis didn't play. Everybody else were projects, right? So Brad drafted so well early on, the rent is due. We are still in the Super Bowl window. Who are we going to replace Jamo with? Derek, I don't know. I mean, the draft is going to tell us a lot. If the Lions take a receiver in the first or second round, here's what I think. I don't think they're going to trade Jameson Williams. I just don't think they're going to do it. If Brad really likes the receiver, right, in the first round, and he takes a receiver in the first round, Jameson Williams is gone. There's no point to have 3 wide receivers or 2 wide receivers in the first round. It's basically DeAndre Swift 2.0. So remember, we drafted Jahmyr Gibbs day 1. We traded on day 3. We traded Philadelphia for a 4th round pick the following year. So I don't think we moved from Jamo. I'm just saying, man, you never know. Everybody can't get paid. Brandon says LaPorta is irreplaceable. Is that a good or bad omen that Jamo is in the building? We wait until there's no Jamo to open things up for 14. What's up, T? You going to the draft? Heck no, bro. I'm in my basement. I ain't going to Green. I didn't go to the one in Detroit. I ain't going to Green Bay. Gibbs Branch will get extended for sure, says Detroiter. Okay, so Raw Detroit says it is Jamo or LaPorta. Okay, let's have another conversation. The earlier live stream we did today, we did a poll, all right? And it was, you could only pick one. You're going to extend Sam LaPorta or Kirby Joseph. Kirby Joseph won by a landslide. It was 70-30. And now we know that, man, talk about foreseeing the future. Now we're going to do the same thing with Sam LaPorta and Jameson Williams. What's up, Yogi? What's good, bro? All right, so Mackenzie says that's true, bro. But if you pay LaPorta, he gonna get $20 million. McBride just got 4 years, 76. Okay, wasn't TJ Hawkinson the highest paid tight end at the time when the Minnesota Vikings signed him? So, I mean, he had a fantastic rookie season, fell off year 2 a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. You think you're getting 20? There's no difference making receivers. There's no difference making receivers in this draft. Okay, what's up, brother man? Boots, what up? Okay, listen. See, y'all thinking too much with your feelings right now. You got to think from a general manager standpoint, right? If you're not, we already know that Kirby Joseph, and if anybody gets the updated information on Kirby's his actual numbers as far as guarantee, let me know. So here is what, check this out. Slick Rick today, 6 hours ago, Slick Rick scoops, and I asked, could I trust this guy? He said the Lions are expected to make Kirby Joseph the highest paid safety in the league. Deal could be announced as early as this week. So I asked trusted source, and obviously so. So I might have to follow Mr. Slick Rick. He earned my follow for sure. What's the market value for both players? Okay, so Jameson Williams, his market value ain't up yet. But Kirby Joseph market value was $23 million. So according to his market value, Brad got a deal. But if you had to choose right now between extending Jameson Williams and extending Sam LaPorta, who are you picking? Who are you picking? Kirby Joseph won the first battle. I'm curious to know who will win the second. If we lose, Jamo says, what's up, Ron? What's good with you, bro? Says our offense will take a nosedive aside from St. Brown. Other wide receiver is a dinosaur. That wasn't an emotional statement. I literally watched college ball, says Jay. What do you think, D, keeping Jamo or LaPorta if it came down to this? I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I got to pick Sam LaPorta at this point, only because Jamo got one good year under his belt. He got to stay out of trouble. He got to stop making trouble on the field, stop getting suspended. I mean, I got to go with the, Jameson Williams. He got all the talent in the world, but he lacks he still need to mature. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, it kind of works in it's at a disadvantage, right? Because he was a first-round pick, so he gets that additional 5th year if the Lions choose. Sam LaPorta was drafted the next year, but he gets one less year. So they're going to wind up lining up very close to each other. So now, when Jameson Williams enters year 5, Sam LaPorta will be up for an extension. So they're going to clash. Somebody's not going to be on this team. So listen, if you had to get rid of one, who are you guys not taking? You've got Branch, LaPorta, Campbell, and Jamo, right? Who are you not taking? It's probably going to be Jack Campbell. That's not even a conversation. Sam LaPorta over Jamo. I think receivers are easier to replace. Okay, so Mash says I'd extend Jamo. But this is a real conversation, y'all, that we have to have. You know what I'm saying? I do love Jamo's attitude, though. It seems he's always smiling and having fun when he's on camera. 100%. But again, if you're taking feelings out of this, right, we need players on the field. Jameson Williams got all the potential in the world. But, okay, so here's where we are. We know 2024, there's not a ton of damage. Right now, you can honestly say that nobody is really shaping up to be extended. You could see Terrion Arnold's 5th-year option being exercised. So let's give Brad Holmes Terrion Arnold. Ain't nobody else from that draft right now worried about a big contract. And I don't foresee it coming, right? So let's scale it back to 2023. Brad knocked it out the park. His first 4 picks, fantastic. So now you got 4 guys. There's no way all 4 of those guys stay on our team. Then you sprinkle in Jamo. Somebody got to go. The one thing you can say about Jack Campbell is he came on his 2nd year. You don't hear nothing about him, right? So you got to kind of weigh the pros and the cons. Jameson Williams got immense talent, but it's some other stuff that gets in the way. And Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes say it with me, no amount of talent is going to get you on this team. That's why his name has been brought up in trade conversation. Jamo, what's up, Michael? Michael, did you change your photo, bro? Says Jamo will be $25 million plus if he has a good year. I can only put 4 people 4 people, but I think Jack Campbell's the odd man. If you had to choose between all of them, I'm sure, can we say honestly, like Jack Campbell and Jameson Williams as a comparison? I think Jack would be the odd man out. Dale said, what's up, Dale? Says keeping Jamo. I got to take LaPorta. If Jamo balls, he will break the bank. Okay, but here's one thing we know, Raw, is that Brad will pay you. So now beyond a shadow of a doubt, we knew last year, right? But beyond a shadow of a doubt, Brad Holmes' priority is paying his draft picks. Shadow of a doubt. That has been confirmed 1,000,000,000% today, which means that for the rest of free agency, I'm going to make videos about it, but in reality, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. He not signing nobody to a major deal that he doesn't draft. I mean, you could call DJ Reed a pretty substantial deal. That's not, what is it, 32 guaranteed? That's a pretty big deal. Jamo equal Tyreek Hill, LaPorta equal Kelsey. Ooh, okay. All right, let's put the poll up. All right. Because I think it's really, honestly, in my honest opinion, I think that Jack Campbell could be the odd man out. I really believe that. I think I could see Brad taking another linebacker. And if you had to choose between Sam LaPorta and Jack Campbell, which one y'all taking, right? I don't think it's a competition. So to put Jack Campbell in there is, so I'm going to make it between Jameson Williams and LaPorta because I don't even think it's a contest. I really don't. Let me see. Okay, Run DC says, I'll take Jamo. There are no other deep threats this year in the draft like Jamo. Okay, Run, but let's put it like this. The Lions can survive without a deep threat, right? I mean, I would love to have one. There's no doubt about it. I don't want to see Jamo traded. I want to make that very clear. I don't want to see him traded. Not now, right? We're in a Super Bowl window. He is the deep threat. So you got St. Brown, intermediate. You got LaPorta, intermediate. You got Tim Patrick, intermediate, kind of like that intermediate long. But Jameson Williams is the stretch ball guy. If we get rid of him, we don't have that guy. Oh, by the way, the Lions, who did they release today? I saw the news and knew you would post something. Bro, not only did I post a video, I'm on live stream. What's up, Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Cornelius? What up, bro? What you gonna do tomorrow? Hey, I'm always ready for your shenanigans. Young Pont, Derek, my dog, what's going on? What's up, Ro? Says, I know this out of the topic, but our Tigers won today. Hey, congratulations to the Tigers. Congratulations to the Pistons. Go ahead and get that game 3. Little Caesar's going to be crazy. I might have to join. I've already joined the bandwagon, actually. I haven't really watched the Pistons in 20 years, bro. Then I had a friend of mine. He passed away 10 years ago this year, and he was an avid pit. Like, I was Lions, he was Pit. We were both Pistons, but I haven't really looked at him the same. J Love, where are you at, bro? What's your membership? You right at the cusp of 12. Like, yours is changing any minute now, because YouTube will tell me like to the day that you guys are. It'll be like 11 months point so many weeks. So yeah, you real close, bro. I'm kind of hoping you get there quick. Yes, From, thank you. That was it. No, you almost at 12, love. You almost at 12, bro. You real close. But let me see. Hold on. Because I can see, it'll tell me. It'll be like so many months and so many days. Okay, if I click on your name. No. Oh, that's your comments. I can't do it in a live stream. I can do it in the comments. You said raise the membership fees. What are you talking? Unfortunately, I can't. I can't raise them, bro. If you can't change the price once you set it, I'll have to create another tier. Appreciate your support, though, man. This time it's going to be the Motor City Muscle Helmet. I wanted to send you those at first, but I had to go to Pro Sports Zone to buy them because not even Green Gridiron. They actually took them off their website. Says create a tier. If I had something to offer, Jay, I would create a tier, bro. I really would, but I don't know if I got anything to offer right now. Nick P said I said earlier, Slick Rick Scoop said Kirby Joseph was extension was done. It was done. Nick P, I actually just brought him up right before you got here. I actually started following him because I asked the Lion King, I said, can I trust it? Is he a trusted source? He was like, yeah, I trust him. So I was like, okay, bet. And I was actually going to talk about it, but then the news came out. We lose the contracts of Reader and Anzalone next year, and get out of Monty's in 2. So Dan Brown, check this out. According to Spot Track, the Lions, they got a potential out this year from Monty. If they wanted to move on from Monty, they could. And I think that that's why we're not going to do that. But I think we brought in Scatterboo as an insurance policy. But I'm more curious to know, what does this mean for Jameson Williams? We should have kept Fromm over Hooker. Don't remember, or don't forget that we signed Nate Allen or some junk like that. I am surprised by this, though. Let me see. Where we at? You are my news Lions. Hey, Love, I appreciate that, bro. I'm going O-line first 2 rounds, then defense in the last ones. Did you see that we are Yes, Dylan. So check this out. Not only am I going to, I got to make a video about that too, but this kind of took priority. Lions got the Hall of Fame game July 31st. I'm actually going to go to that game. I've never been to the Hall of Fame, so I'm going to go to that game, come back. The following weekend is the Fantasy Football Expo. My intention is to get a booth there and be live streaming. Green Gridiron will be there. A lot of, I hear that a lot of people are down there with booths, so I want to get a syndicate booth as well. Hopefully some of the other fellas that run the other syndicates can come out and say what's up. So if you guys are into fantasy football and you're going down there, it's the first week in August. The first weekend, I hope to be down there. Okay, so Slick Rick Scoops said Fins are trading a All-Pro player and Jalen Ramsey looking for a deal. Yeah, I did see that a couple days ago that he's looking for a deal. So what does this mean? Let me do this real quick. Let me put up this this poll. How long we been on? Oh, we're not going to be on that long. We only going to be on like a half hour, so I won't put the poll up. Yeah, so the fantasy I wanted to get one last year, but I was late to the party. I didn't find out about it until like late June, but I can rent a booth and go down there for 3 days and stuff like that. I'll be trading for Kayvon. Stay tuned. Okay, so no. Dark Saber. Here it is. It's something called a Fantasy Football Expo. It happens every year. I just found out about it last year. So Green Gridiron, who is affiliate of the channel, they told me they were going to have a booth down there. I was like, bet, I want to come. Then I found out, wait a minute. What if I got a booth for next year? So the intention is to rent a booth and be there all 3 days. And if people are there and they know who the syndicate is, they can stop by, say hi. Maybe we'll do podcasts from there. They can hop on the show and we'll have some conversation. And the Lions will have already played their first preseason game and going into that, like we'll be going into the preseason. So that'd be fantastic. That's the goal. I just got to make sure the bread is right. All right. So let's do this before we get off. I'll probably skip the video about the Hall of Fame game, but I do have some thoughts. Okay. And I think that this is going to be intriguing. We'll know more tomorrow. Lions are picking 28th tomorrow. Okay. Right now. There was some preposterous rumor last minute from an unconfirmed source that the Lions were talking about moving up to 2 and Jameson Williams and pick 28 would be traded to the Cleveland Browns for them to move up to 2. I didn't hear anything about that. It's ridiculous, right? But if they did, we know who they're taking. But what I'm leaning toward, I think the first 3 picks are going to be Ward, Hunter, and then Abdul Carter. If that is the case, check this out. And this is what this video is going to be about. So I'll probably make that one next. There have only been 2 quarterbacks in the modern era coming from Adam Schefter that have been drafted early second round. One of them was Drew Brees. Can you name the other one? Can you name the other quarterback? While I wait on your answer. Okay. So if the Giants, if they get Abdul Carter at number 3 and they want to trade back into the first round, we go to 34. They move up to 28. They take their quarterback. He sits for 2 season or 2. We go back into 34 and we get Kayvon Thibodeau. Kayvon Thibodeau's 5th-year option has not been picked up yet. I think that's a sign. Okay, Josh Freeman, nope. Roethlisberger, nope. Jalen Hurts, nope. It was Will Levis. Will Levis. Adam Schefter's tweet earlier this morning. It was either Schefter or Rappaport. No, Newton was he was a first overall pick, bro, in 2015. 2011. 2015 was Winston. That's nonsense. We aren't trading up that far and trading 28 with Kayvon. Brad, you are a fool, bro. So anyway, listen, that's the show. I got videos to make. I just wanted to get on here, get y'all reaction about the Kirby Joseph extension. Right now, I don't see anything with the numbers. Let me see if I can update Spot Track and see if they have updated his salary at all. And then, no, it looks like they haven't updated it yet. Because I want to know what the guaranteed money is. Kirby Joseph contract. Let's go to but tomorrow we will be on. It'll be myself, Spirit of Detroit podcast, and the Dern. He'll be joining us later. And then on Friday, I may be on with so it didn't update yet. It didn't update yet. I may be on with Motor City Cats. Yes, I will be live for the draft all day tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, all day, Saturday, Friday. You know how we do it. But anyway, so Jamison Williams has not been extended, nor has his fifth-year option been picked up. Okay. And yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So tomorrow we will be live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The draft kicks off at 8. All right. Appreciate you guys. Just wanted to hear what you had to say. And yeah, we'll go from, yeah, it's 40s. Yes. 25 a month tier. We could be on the show for 30 minutes. That's crazy, bro. Like a guest. Yeah, we could do that now. Honestly, I think I got my system working, so we could do that now. I wouldn't make y'all pay for that. But yeah. All right, y'all. I will catch you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I will catch you next time. Kirby Joseph, man. Congratulations.